Hello, my name's Paul Hewitt, and today we're going to have a look at BIM Collaborate Pro from Autodesk. In a COVID-changed world, the challenges our industry faces seem daunting, with more unpredictability and volatility than ever before. AEC businesses like yours are looking to harness cloud technology as the new normal for the design practice. With the cloud, it's possible to maintain business continuity so you can work from anywhere on anything with insight. In order to reduce risk and gain efficiencies in day-to-day operations, and you know this well, when your teams are disconnected, redundancies and errors multiply. Now you can readily mobilize for anytime, anywhere work, at home, from a remote office, or with external partners. You'll need your connected ecosystem of tools. Whether to collaborate on designs or capture feedback on or run clash detection on two or more models to enable clarity and organization. How does this work? Now we know that in order to maintain and manage unpredictability and disruptions, you need to empower your team and business to flexibly adapt as requirements change. This means fewer silos and more integrations, less restrictions and more flexibility, reduced wastage and more scalability. You don't want another disconnected app. You want your technology investment to span multiple use cases, file types and workflows. This is possible when data is organized in a common data environment, when access levels are structured for all team members, and when exchange of information can be coordinated, even automated, to make it easier for you. And finally, your business needs better visibility and insights into everyday design work. Which processes are working for your team? What communication methods ensure round-trip resolution? How to reduce the conditions for repeat errors? Insights make project management and resource allocation easier once you have the right tools for risk mitigation, resource prediction and control. Also, if data is the new oil, don't just store your data, make sure it's working to help you. Unexpected opportunities for growth, learning and innovation all start with connection. Collaboration in the industry is being drastically reshaped in these times. Companies are investing in digitization more than ever, but want solutions that connect more than just teams, offer flexibility and provide powerful insights. Collaboration shows now that we need to be connected. We want to connect your teams, tools and data all in one place to improve productivity and avoid rework. You want to be able to collaborate in your preferred design tools, communicate progress in real time, and manage all documentation on a single platform that's built to understand the AEC industry. Flexible. AEC workflows inclusive of horizontal and vertical, anytime, anywhere access to your data and authoring tools, flexibility, scalability. And powerful. Secure access and data storage, data centralized in one place. Maintain data integrity and learn from analytics and insights. So what is BIM Collaborate Pro? Well, it's for the whole design team. Designers, including architects, engineers, subconsultants, coordinators, admins, from project managers, BIM managers and BIM and CAD specialists, and decision makers, principals, project owners and clients. If we took a closer look at the pain points, companies need more flexibility for remote, anytime, anywhere work. Now more than ever, using the design tools they know and love, Revit, Civil 3D, and Plant 3D. Companies need fewer disconnected, non-integrated apps and more streamlining of data and workflows. Not all decision makers need to have authoring tools such as Revit, Civil and Plant. Manage design review and get input from important project contributors when it matters, not when it's too late. BIM Collaborate Pro is great if your team uses more than one design authoring tool between Revit, Civil and Plant 3D. And even if you don't use workflows that require a CDE or more than one design tool, it's likely that your extended project teams, the ones you collaborate with, still do. Being a part of a digital project delivery means needing the ability to review and access files, comment, co-author or carry out change orders. Without the co-authoring services, BIM Collaborate is still powerful and the right choice for design leads, project reviewers like owners or principals, coordinators and other team members who don't need to edit designs themselves. It's also great if you're primarily using AutoCAD. We know AutoCAD users are leveraging the power of the cloud. There are more than 11 million DWG files on the Autodesk Cloud platform today, which means that AutoCAD users like you are part of the project delivery process. Even if you don't use Revit, Civil 3D or Plant 3D, you can still actively and seamlessly participate with other teams in the process. Design data and BIM are in our DNA, and we are uniquely positioned to extend the value of that data throughout the plan, build and operate phases, letting project data flow seamlessly across the life cycle and making it available to teams in the right place at the right time. Autodesk's solution to enable that connection and help companies move through the digitize, integrate and optimize stages is Autodesk Construction Cloud. BIM Collaborate and BIM Collaborate Pro enable building design professionals and extended project team stakeholders, whether within one firm or across multiple firms, to collaborate securely and store data on the Autodesk Construction Cloud platform for AEC projects. These products include these key features for Revit users: Autodesk Docs, the foundation of the Autodesk Construction Cloud platform; the Design Collaboration module, giving customers a high degree of control over how and with whom their project data is shared, as well as the unique ability to see all the changes from version to version; and the Model Coordination module, giving customers automated 3D clash detection capabilities and integrated coordination issue management tools. BIM Collaborate Pro adds powerful Revit cloud work sharing technology that enables the real-time Revit work sharing virtually anywhere, even with the modest internet connectivity. Data-driven. Autodesk Docs, the foundation of Autodesk BIM Collaborate and Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro, aggregates project data across the entire life cycle to give you a clear picture into project performance, allowing you to make quicker, more informed business decisions and predict issues before they become costly hold-ups. Prediction and analytics capabilities. The Insight module of Autodesk Docs presents data and analytics capabilities in a unified project homepage, dashboards and reports, partner and data integration, and easy customization. These features help teams manage risks by giving them personalized visibility into daily priorities, an instant snapshot of individual project health, as well as insights into the company-wide performance. These same issues resonate with the vast majority of design firms when surveyed on their opinion about the challenges to working together effectively. Let's take a look. So if your concern is alleviating complex projects by enabling members to better collaborate on designs, You can use BIM Collaborate Pro to enable multiple users to co-author Revit models with Revit Cloud work sharing. This gives you the ability to extend work sharing to project teams in any location, while centralizing efforts of distributed teams. You can also better allocate resources and assign the best team members with the most relevant skill sets to each project. If your concern is security, BIM Collaborate Pro gives you a great deal of flexibility to control who has access to your design data. With it, you can restrict user access to certain folders, or limit access according to user role or even company. Control work sharing and design deliverable exchange with the assurance that the right information is in the right hands throughout the project. If your concern is efficient team communication, you can use BIM Collaborate Pro to ensure that your project team is always aware of your project's overall progress. Reduce rework with trackable project activities. Facilitate model exchange and deliverable coordination. Understand changes in context between aggregated models in a single space. And navigate change visualization by team, phase, building level, and more. If your concern is accountability and ensuring that everyone involved on the project is completing their tasks in a timely manner, you can create issues and markups in BIM Collaborate Pro. These features enable you to pin issues in context, collaborate with comment threads, add photos, assign work, and track open issues throughout resolution. When the entire project team is involved in clash detection and resolution, issues can be identified and solved without waiting for coordination meetings. Next, we're going to hear from my colleague on essential workflows with BIM Collaborate Pro for Revit users. First, we'll look at building workflow overview, then the design collaboration overview, and finally the model coordination overview.
Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro empowers project teams to align and execute on design intent and constructability by managing the entire design collaboration and coordination workflow within a single cloud-based solution in a common data environment. Revit Cloud Work Sharing enables you to co-author work-shared Revit models hosted on the cloud with other team members in real time. Project teams communicate their design updates with each other using the Design Collaboration module. Other teams get notified through the project timeline that a new package is now available. Here, the architecture team creates a package and decides which content to include in this package. The package can then be explored and consumed by the other teams. Here, the structural team sees that a new package is available from the architecture team. After exploring the package and reviewing the changes that will impact their model, the structural team decides to consume the package. Before a construction project breaks ground, it is important to identify and resolve clash and constructability issues. Model coordination performs automated clash detection of models hosted on the cloud, enabling design and trade partners to quickly identify and resolve model conflicts. In addition, users can easily create, assign, and track coordination issues to ensure accountability and resolution. Once the problem has been resolved in the Revit model, the team can create a structural package of their own and communicate their design changes back to the larger project team. The other team sees that a new package is now available on the project timeline. They can explore the package and use the Show Changes tool to better understand how the design has been changed. Once the changes have been reviewed, they can change the status of the issue and close it out. Project teams communicate their design updates with each other using the Design Collaboration module in Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro. Other teams get notified through the project timeline that a new package is now available. To make these changes available to other teams, the structural team creates a package, a combination of one or more sets to be shared. This package might include the Revit model, an IFC file, and other supporting documents. Once the structural team has created and shared this package, other teams will be notified via the project timeline in the Design Collaboration module. Here, the MEP team sees that a new package is available from the structural team. After exploring the package and reviewing the changes that will impact their model, the MEP team decides to consume the package. This updates the aggregated project model view in the Design Collaboration module, where you will see all consumed models plus your own work-in-progress model overlaid on top of each other. In the Model Coordination module of Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro, multidisciplinary teams can quickly identify and resolve clashes and design errors prior to construction. In Model Coordination, you can view models that have been uploaded to the cloud. From here, you can select models from your coordination space to use in Model Coordination. You can create saved views of a select group of models, which is helpful when working with subsets of a given project. Models uploaded to the folder are coordinated and instantly class-checked. You can view the number of active clashes between any two models in this matrix. Clicking on a cell will navigate to the clash location, showing you what is interfering between structural and MEP. This means you can easily review clashes without waiting for coordination meetings and precisely locate those clashes within your models. You can mark a clash as not an issue if it does not require further attention. Model coordination allows you to create and edit issues directly from clashes between models. The issue title contains the ID number to help track the element in the Revit model. You can edit issue details, add information such as location and due date, and then close the Details panel. The issue owner will receive an email notification with a link to the issue. If you go to Build Issues, you can see the list of issues which have been created for this project. You can view issue details here. A screenshot of the clash also appears here. This was automatically captured at the moment the issue was created. You can easily change the issue status from open to in review, or even to closed once the problem has been resolved.
As we mentioned before, BIM Collaborate Pro can be used with Civil 3D. So let's have a listen and find out how the workflows work with Civil 3D.
Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro is a unified platform that allows you to store and manage your projects and collaborate with other team members in a seamless process. You can easily and quickly set up project data and control user access to folders and files. Files can be moved to the platform using the drag and drop or save functions. Add plan sheets to the project that can be shared or distributed electronically. You can easily determine plan sheet numbers and tags for search options in a paperless environment. You can utilize and access external reference files that are stored securely. Team members can implement familiar workflows using real-time design file data. Data shortcuts for Civil 3D can also be created, stored, and leveraged. You can easily collaborate your design to include the required elements. File locking feature will display the files you and your team members are currently using. Compare older file versions with the current file, or compare separate design alternatives. You can also utilize and restore previous file versions by making them current. You can provide feedback and comments with the markup tools to communicate design intent throughout the lifecycle of the project. Create design issues and assign them to other project members. Keep track of all the issues and deadlines with a complete audit trail. The issues are promptly sent to the responsible parties, and once the issues have been resolved, they can be easily closed out. The Insight dashboard provides a comprehensive look at issues, submittals, and RFIs that helps you identify any critical issues. The Model Coordination dashboard can be set up to display current design models and identifies clash locations. You can create design issues at these locations to prevent any costly rework and collaborate more effectively with your entire team.
And finally, let's take a look at Plant 3D and how we can use BIM Collaborate Pro.
With collaboration for Plant 3D using Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro, team members can work efficiently together and access the centrally stored plant project data. Once the project administrator has set up the collaboration space, added team members and set the appropriate permissions, the project members can then start work, sharing their data as the project progresses. The P&ID drafter, for example, will share the P&ID schematics to the project, and the piping designer will then create the 3D piping model using the shared P&ID data as a guide. Other members of the project team, using the shared piping model, will then generate the necessary ortho and ISO drawings, including, as well as other documentation, bills of materials, which are then also shared to the project. At any time during the development of the project, the design reviewers can check the progress of the project and then assign tasks as part of the review process to other members of the team in order to rectify any issues that may arise. The project manager can obtain an instant overview of the project status, gaining valuable insight into the progress of the various designs and how the collaborators are progressing. The project manager can also drill down into the project to examine the detail of any issues and, if necessary, interact directly with them. Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro also provides the ability to federate separate models in order to coordinate designs from multiple disciplines and to access additional tools such as clash detection. Collaboration for Plant 3D using Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro gives you the power to extend project data to all stakeholders for greater visibility and more informed decision making.
And lastly, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time out of your day to look at this overview of BIM Collaborate Pro. And if you'd like to discover more, then please do not hesitate to contact your Autodesk reseller today. Thank you, and goodbye.